Yeah. Okay, what's up, everybody? It's your boy 25 Pretty Boy coming at y'all with a nice video. Of course, let's just fucking give the Eagles, the Philadelphia Eagles, I ain't gonna say defense, offense, let's just give the Philadelphia Eagles a fucking big hand. Wonderful job. Now, before I jump into it, let me first admit firsthand that I was shook like a bitch. Right before, around the first half, of course, let's just keep it real, the Detroit Lions had the shit under control. Of course, the Eagles, we couldn't get in rhythm. We couldn't get the ball because, of course, the snow was fucked up. And we just couldn't get our pattern. So, yeah, I'd like to think that in this kind of thing, the Detroit, kind of had a stepping stone on this. And it wasn't always because of the fact that they played in this kind of weather. Because at the end of the day, let's face it, they're dome motherfuckers. Of course, they live in this kind of weather, but they don't play in this kind of weather. So, with that being said, I thought that they had a good advantage over us because they was getting more yard leverage than us. But, and the thing I saw also in the charts is that we were negative minus 2 to 4 yards. And these guys had it on us by 50 or 60 or more yards, first half, or maybe more. And then comes when it got down to the real charts, man, these guys were fucking 0 yards. 0 yards in the second half. Round, I believe that was the third quarter, fourth quarter, believe me, if I'm wrong, correct me, please. But we have tremendously taxed that ass. Now, let's jump into the offense. Offensively, like I said, you got to congratulate the boy Shady. He went, all these, I think he went for, how many carries? 15, 17 carries? He's for 216 yards or something like that. If I'm wrong, correct me again. But the dude had an outstanding game. Like I said to a good friend of mine when I was watching the game with today, my nigga Dan, we pretty much said that the ball needed to run. That's the only way we was going to win this game and shoot the clock is if we just run. But of course we fell short because these guys had more points on us, more leverage, so we had no choice but to bomb the ball. But the thing that worked in our favor as far as offensively is the snow kind of calmed the fuck down a little bit. So of course my man Foles was able to see down the field, got the ball downfield a little bit better, man, which I said, man, salute to Jackson, salute to Cooper. He still remains to be authentic. Shout out to freaking Shady. Like, oh man. Oh, y'all guys. Remember the fucking last play, man. Sully wanted to go in for that motherfucker, but everybody knows, man, it's fantasy team. You can't do that shit. So, on to the defense. The defense, another wonderful shot of doing it, man. Y'all did another tremendous job. Y'all was able to turn over the ball 3 fucking times in the red zone. 3 times in the red zone. And it was tremendous because at the end of the day, when the Detroit Lions were in a position to score, we were able to calculate and knock the ball out of these motherfuckers' hands or step on them or kick them or something. We was able to do something with the ball. And of course, we calculated off scoring along with it. In the first half, we didn't, but in the second half, we was able to do so. So, the defense did a good job. I'm very proud of the defense. Of course, my man, Nitro Freak, he's saying that we looking like a Super Bowl contenders. I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. I'm not, putting my foot on the goddamn plow yet. I'm not going to do it just yet. It's one game at a time. So far, so good. Every time I go into these games, I always think of maybe it's a possibility we may lose, maybe it's a possibility. But the longer I think like that, man, the more I'm shocked because we come out with a win each time. So I'm just giving one game at a time. Of course, my man EDP445, he hitting me up right now. We are talking about what we think about the Minnesota game. Of course, man, today as we saw, the AP went out, Adrian Peterson. He went out with an injury. I think it was around his knee, pretty bad. I think he went out with a knee injury. So at the end of the day, I'll take it. Because at the end of the day, we going to the next game, man. We got to literally step it the fuck up, of course, because now we're going back on the road. We got to step it the fuck up and continue to keep on playing. Because at the end of the day, at this point, y'all, we all ain't got no choice but to win out. Regardless what the Cowboys do, we got to win out. Because the way I see it, if the Cowboys decides to lose tomorrow, which will be well in our favor, because at the end of the day, we are, what, 2 games behind them or whatever. Well, not 2 games behind them. In other words, if we can win out and these guys lose the next 2, at the point, of course, it doesn't matter about the division because we got more games on them, right? So it wouldn't make sense, you know what I mean, to simply just like start losing now with this kind of leverage that we got on them, and then, you know, let's just pretty much, Eagles, let's just finish the fucking season out, man, winning on a winning streak. Because if we win, we got no choice but to get into the playoffs. And fuck these Cowboys, because at the end of the day, I can't wait to see you Cowboys fans the fuck at the end. I cannot wait to see you sorry sons of bitches. Because we're going to tax y'all asses. And y'all best to believe it. And this is going to be Foles' best game, because it's revenge to the fucking last game he lost to y'all off of a groin injury. So at the end of the day, we going to owe that one to y'all. And y'all best believe we coming straight at y'all. But in the meantime, besides all that, y'all, man, let me get my shout outs, man. Rob Techno Free, Nitro Free, EDP 445 Philadelphia, Ripper E196, J9E. All y'all, man, we doing it. We fucking doing it. So in the meantime, everybody, man, let me let y'all know about to finish looking at the highlights. So fuck you, Detroit Lions, very much. See y'all next time, man. 215 Pretty Boy checking out.